Hey traders, hope you're all doing well. It is Tuesday, November 25th, and I had a good week so far. Just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know how it's been going because it's been a minute since I've made a video. It's been a good week, We come back a little bit on the tech trade, which is normally what I trade. Yesterday made just over $1,000 for 26% P&L. Today made just under $1,000 for about a 20% P&L. But that's not really the reason why I'm making this video today. The reason I'm doing this video is because it's Thanksgiving in a couple days on Thursday, and I am incredibly thankful that I get to do this for a living. And I lived, a long time working for other people and having to take orders from other people until one day I realized that I can day trade stock options and I can have that be my actual income that I use to live my life with. And so I did it, and it's been amazing, and I'm very, very thankful that I can actually do that. And one of the things that I'm going to do is tomorrow, because, I think about like yesterday and today, basically made $1,000 each day, 2 days straight. And that's not a rarity. It's like an average day for me is about $1,000. A lot of days I'll make less. Some days I'll make a lot more. But I would say on average, I make about $1,000 a day doing what I do, trading the way that I trade with the amount of size that I use. And then, we get to Thanksgiving time, and I think about like how many people are going hungry every day and how many people basically don't even know where their next meal is going to come from, or how they're going to pay their rent. And it's really disheartening, and it's sad that in such a wealthy country, so many people can just go hungry and not have basic necessities for what they need every day. And so what I've decided I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to start doing this tomorrow, and I'll just, periodically do this from time to time. Can't say exactly how much I'll do this, but definitely tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade just the way that I always trade, my normal size. And whatever I end up making, I'm going to donate it to the World Food Program. I'm going to make my money trading tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon, after I figure out however much I make, I'm going to give all that money to the World Food Program, because there's a lot of people that are going to be going hungry on Thanksgiving, or they don't have families to spend their Thanksgiving with. And that's incredibly sad. And no one person can fix any of these problems, but I'm just going to do my little tiny drop in the bucket by donating whatever I make trading tomorrow. And it'll be my good gesture for Thanksgiving. And I don't know how much I'm going to make. Can't even guarantee that I'm going to have a winning day, but I assume that I'm going to have a winning day, because every single day when I wake up and before the market opens, my mental attitude is that I'm going to have a winning day today. So as of right now, when I think about tomorrow, Wednesday, when I wake up and start trading, I absolutely think I'm going to have a winning day, and hopefully I'll make a lot of money so that I can donate all of that money to charity at the end of the day. And I'll be adding to this video tomorrow after we open up and after the day unfolds, and I'll let you know exactly how it unfolded, and we'll see where we stand. So I'll be back tomorrow to figure out how the rest of this experiment plays out. So see you then. Hey traders, we're back. It is Wednesday morning, the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm about to make some money, and then give it to charity. So let's see how this goes. Today is going to be one of the sleepiest days of the entire year. The day before Thanksgiving is typically extremely low volume traded, so I'm definitely not expecting to have a $1,000 day today, and I'm gonna trade probably a little bit smaller than normal just because of the fact that I know that the volume is going to be so low. But still, you know, even though I don't think I'm going to have a $1,000 day, let's try to make a few $100 for charity. Let's see if we can do it. All right, let's go. Hey everybody, we're back. It's about 45 minutes into the trading session this morning, and I am all done for the day. In fact, I did all of my trading within the first 20 minutes of the day today. I traded the SPY. That's the only thing that I traded. And I made $255 on a relatively small amount of contracts traded. And the reason for this is, as I said before, I knew today would be a very low volume trading day, so I definitely did not want to try to do anything crazy. I wanted to keep my size a little bit smaller than normal, and I wanted to get in and out very quickly this morning. And I'm going to put up my dedicated ins and outs right now on a screenshot. And you'll notice a couple of things, a couple of interesting things on this. First one is that I get in immediately this morning on the first minute of the day. And I'm not going to explain exactly why I decided to do this because there's other videos I have where I'll explain in a little bit more detail when I actually get in and out very quickly. Normally I like to wait, you know, at least 5 to 10 minutes before I get in, but because today I knew it would be a light volume day, I knew I wanted to get in and out quickly. I wanted to do everything as fast as possible. That's why I got in immediately. And another thing you'll notice is that I trade a couple of different strike prices. So my first few contracts were traded at a lower strike price, and then as price rose, I switched to a higher strike price. And that's because I wanted to keep myself basically at the money throughout all of my trades. And that kind of ties us into the third thing, which is that you'll also notice that it was a same day expiration, which is something that I almost never do. In fact, I can't even remember the last time that I traded same day expiration, because under normal circumstances, there's no reason to do this. But the reason that I did it today is because, number one, as I've said, day before Thanksgiving, low volume, I wanted to be in and out very quickly. So I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to hold any of these contracts open a minute longer than necessary. That's number one. And number two, we're closed tomorrow, and then on Friday it's going to be a shortened day. So market's going to close at 1 p.m. on Friday. And honestly, I'm expecting very few people will even be trading at all on Friday. I probably won't be trading anything on Friday either. So I was just taking today as like, this is the end of the week. And although on a normal Friday, I never trade same day expiration, because of what I was trying to do today and under these very specific circumstances, I decided to do same day expiration. And one thing that you'll notice, I'm going to put up another shot right now of what happened on the price action this morning. So you see that arrow right before those gigantic red arrows? We've got nice green upwards movement, and then those huge red arrows that cause the bottom to just fall out. Well, that's right where I closed my very last contract this morning. I actually had all my contracts traded right before that huge washout, and it literally fell out 2 seconds after I clicked the mouse and closed the last contract. So I closed it, I believe it was 164 for my last contract, and then 3 seconds after that it was at like 109 or 110 or something like that. It was crazy. So just one more reason that you always need to be in and out quickly unless you think that there's going to be a sustained, continued move, or you're planning to hold a little bit longer. In my case today, I knew that I did not want to hold for a long time. I wanted to be in and out as quick as I possibly could be. And I also wasn't really thinking that we were going to have any sort of a sustained move. I was happy to catch the move, obviously, but I wasn't thinking in my mind, oh, we're gonna rise all day today. It's gonna be a solid green day all day long. I had very little confidence whatsoever in the directionality of the day long term. So therefore, because of that, I can only trade based off of what I'm seeing right in front of me, like minute to minute. And so that's why I did so many really quick ins and outs. You'll see, like, I would buy a contract and then sell that same contract a minute later. And then I would open up another contract on a slight little retracement, and then I would close that a couple of minutes later when we had a big push up. Basically very scalpy today. But I did what I set out to do. I wanted to make some money for charity, and I did it. And so this just proves that you can use the stock market to do a lot of things. You can use the stock market to pay for a trip when you go overseas. I've done that before. You can use the stock market to pay your bills every month, which is what I do every month. And you can use the stock market to generate a quick couple $100 that you give to charity, which is what I'm doing today. And when you know how to day trade, that's what you can do pretty much every single day. So now we're going to get into actually giving the money away. So let's go do that right now. Oh, but before I go and do that, remember, if you want to learn how to do what I do, I've got my video courses. That's on lonewolftradingclub.com. You can get any of those courses. If you want to buy my books, I've written 2 books. Those are both available on Amazon. The first one's called Secrets of the Lone Wolf Trader, and the second one is called Mastering the Mental Game. So you can buy either one of those and learn how to trade if you prefer to read rather than watch videos about this stuff. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's go and donate this money. All right, and here we are. Here's my receipt. Just donated this money, but here you can see this is my email account, lonewolftradingclub@gmail.com. Here's my receipt. Thanks for your generous donation of $263. They add a couple dollars on there for the processing fees or whatever, but yeah, there it is. All right, we're back. Successful donation. Like I said in the very beginning of the video that I recorded yesterday, it's absolutely a shame that so many people are going to be going hungry on Thanksgiving. And, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's like, it's a cruel world we live in, that certain people have so much and other people have so little. And so that's why I'm just going to sign off on this video by saying that if you have your health and you have people that love you in your life, you are incredibly wealthy. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your bank account. If you have your health and you have love in your life, you are rich beyond your wildest dreams, just having those two things. So next time you have a bad day trading and you're like, oh, I lost a couple $100. Oh, this trade didn't work out the way that I thought it would. Think about it. Do you have enough food to eat? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have people that love you in your life? If you have all of these things, then you're doing really well in life. So until next time, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy it. Hang out with your families. Eat a lot of food, relax, and I'll see you whenever I make another video. Take care, everybody.